Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now here's Simmons. To the paint. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Barnes. Down low. The kick to Tatum. Here's Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Shot's good by Olajuwon. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Tatum. Trent outside. The kick to Tatum. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now Simmons. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. To the middle. Here's Barnes. To the wing on the left. Back to Trent. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot.
You can see the defensive versatility of Ben Simmons. This guy wreaks havoc. It doesn't matter who he's defending. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Outside Barnes. Trent outside. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. And
just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Tatum. Over Simmons. Joel Embiid with the board. Portland leading. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And he knocks down the first one. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Back to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Nifty move. Pass to Embiid. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Oh, deflected. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Achua for 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 5. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Noel. Back to Brown. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Simmons, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And that one's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Brown for 3. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Portland Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
The Trailblazers, 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Stoudemire. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Smith outside to the middle. Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
At his size, you simply cannot give up that kind of deep positioning to Nerlens Noel.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Stoudemire. Lets the three fly. Noel with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Out to DiVincenzo. Smith outside. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Olajuwon. Excellent D there from Noel.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Inside. Stoudemire. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Smith right side. Now here's Noel. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Noel. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Stoudemire. He's got 5. Drills it from deep. Tatum's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Got a hand on it. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Portland calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A minute 31 left in the half. The 3 ball. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Portland leading. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over Melton. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Toronto calls time here. Here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the shot goes down.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
To the middle. And he lays it up and in.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sochan. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Brown. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Achua. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Tatum from long range. On target from range. Tatum's got 8.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Assisted by
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Here's Stoudemire. 5 points in the game. Tipped away. And stolen by Melton. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Knocked loose. Stolen by Melton.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And that one's good. Melton.
I just love the ball move.
Trent outside. Up and over corner. And that one's long.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Tatum with a steal to halt the run. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Toronto foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Trent outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Embiid. Outside Simmons. Embiid inside. Simmons with it. Picked up by Tatum. Crosses over. Embiid's got space. Portland, no good that time either. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Simmons.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Porter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Knocked away. Stolen by Melton. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Dosunmu. Inside. On the wing, Noel. Off target with the three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one goes. Count it. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And we know that when Dennis Smith Jr. is playing to his strengths, this guy is an effective player. The key for him moving forward is he's got to find a way to be consistent.
Here's Dosunmu. 4-3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Pass to Jovic. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
3 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers firmly in control.
The Trailblazers, 61.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Portland now. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. It's stolen by Tatum. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Out to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Here's Stoudemire. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Count it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Simmons has got 20 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Stoudemire. Here's Barnes, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
It's tipped. And he goes in for the dunk.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Tries again. Here's Embiid. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Down low. Here's Sohan. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Simmons. Back to Embiid. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
That's tipped. Back to Embiid. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation. Toronto ball. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Tatum. Barnes the screen. Here's Stoudemire. Outside Tatum. And the 3 off target. Embiid with it. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this
superstars. Remember when we would. You switch like a. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switch like a. Track hard with the kick. When I slide. Bet I'm on my. When I'm outside. So them ran.
Grit. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Here's Fall. Misses from close range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Simmons. It's good from in tight. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. It's McCollum with a drive. Williamson for three. Oh, Simmons with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. From the inbound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Ball. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed. Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
Now here's McCollum. Embiid brings a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's a great shooter who can just make plays for others. McCollum with a nice assist that time.
And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And stolen by Markkanen. Williamson with it, picked up by Simmons. Here's Daniels. Here's Fall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's on Joel Embiid. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he's good on the second. Portland leading. Right side Simmons. And they double up Simmons.
2 minutes remaining.
Melton outside. Outside Simmons. Pass to Sohan. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Markkanen. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Williams.
Oh, man. Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane. What a finish. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Personal foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Porter. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
And Embiid drops them both. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped. Pass to McCollum. Back to Williamson. Here's Fall. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And both free throws good for Simmons. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Cornet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He hits the second from the line. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's stolen. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Cornet. Up and over Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. And Portland has possession. And here's Simmons. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. Pass to Porter. Goes back up. 2 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's a tie game in New Orleans. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
The Trailblazers, 14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Williams misses.
New Orleans foul. Buck Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
I mean, he got to know that he can get up just like that. Wow.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Williams. Tries it from 16. That one a little long. Smith right side. Here's Jovic. Deflected. And they're able to recover. Smith no good. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Murphy. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Now the Blazers on the move.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Cornette from downtown. Noel with the rebound. To the inside. Oh, swiped away. Here's Alvarado. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Duarte. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Jovic. The three, Smith. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Murphy. Inside. Here's Cornette. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Trey Murphy, the third. First personal foul. Team foul.
1:56 left to play in the second quarter. Embiid's got space. Portland, no good that time either.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Cornette. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Sohan. Now Embiid. Outside for Porter. The three is up. Here's Sohan. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Here's Duarte. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And it's Embiid again missing. Call no good. Portland leading. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And here's Porter outside. Sinks the tray. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
And Embiid with the block.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Here's Porter with 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Melton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 3. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Fall. McCollum with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Pass to Fall. And that one is hammered home.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland's rim.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Fall. And he banks in the layup. 13 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Fall. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. From deep, Melton.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Melton outside. Porter in the post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. Can't be afraid to get physical.
Porter hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Simmons drives in. The shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. McCollum with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Fall. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smith outside. Over to the left wing. From deep. Here's DiVincenzo. Portland again missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. Kornet with the bucket.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Pass to Noel. And Williams over to help. Down low. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Alvarado. And it's blocked by Noel. Right side, DiVincenzo. Oladipo on the wing. Back to Noel. Now Williams. .35 seconds left in the third. Kornet can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there. Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
Here's Alvarado. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. And it's good. 2 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Here's Alvarado to the paint. Knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's in there. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3.
The Trailblazers. 36.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Fall. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
McCollum outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Driving inside. And here's Porter outside. The Pelicans pull it in.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Marketed from long range. Tries again. And the layup is good by Williamson.
They just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Portland calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Thanks for that, Allie. Portland leading. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Melton. Let's go with a three. The offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Fall. Embiid covers. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Sohan. And here's Simmons. McCollum defends. Melton outside. Clock at 4. Now Embiid. No one near him. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Fall. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Right side Simmons. And here's Melton. Back to Embiid. The kick out to Simmons. Melton outside. Pass to Porter. Buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Portland lead.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Williamson. And stolen by Simmons. Now the Blazers on the move. Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Portland.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
1:19 left in the final quarter. And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Fall. They need this. The rebound by Simmons. Now Portland with it. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Trailblazers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take.
Oh, yes, sir!
Oh, wow!
Yeah, once Zion gets that close, and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Here's Williamson. And he comes up with a bucket.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
Now here's Simmons. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one